Let's turn our attention to the power sector as Nigeria's power supply situation is once again under intense pressure. And this time, the dry season is amplifying the crisis. Across homes and businesses, complaints are growing louder over poor supply. Joshua Ojito examines the decades-long power challenge during the dry season and its impact on the economy.
Across cities, towns and villages in Nigeria, electricity customers groan over power supply, which has become more erratic, unpredictable, and in some cases, almost non-existent.
We are not seeing the light, but the bill is much. In fact, because of my business, I'm a stylist, and it affects me a lot because if there's no light, I have to on my gen.
At the heart of the challenge is Nigeria's reliance on hydro and gas-fired power generation plants. During the dry season, industry players say water levels at major dams drop significantly, reducing hydroelectric output. But it doesn't end there. Gas-fired plants, which make up the bulk of Nigeria's generation mix, continue to battle gas supply constraints, pipeline vandalism, maintenance backlogs, and huge market debts.
These power plants are built on across major rivers in this country. Do we have a contingency plan where during the rainy season, where there is water overflowing the banks, do you have reservoir dams that have been built as reservoirs? When the water level in this thing, they will channel this water there, and you don't have problems. Do we have?
Nigeria's national grid is also constrained with system instability, leading to grid disturbances. These challenges persist for decades every dry season, and there seems to be no end in sight. The impact is on businesses, which translates to higher operating costs, and households, with more spending on fuel for generators. Even the promise of 20-hour supply daily to Band A customers, consumers say, is not guaranteed at this season.
And subsection E says where a disco fails to deliver on the committed service level to a Band A feeder for 7 consecutive days, the feeder shall be automatically downgraded to the recorded level of supply. Are they compensating Nigerians?
When you do not comply with your 20-hour service delivery, you either pay compensation to the customer, or in severe cases, they even downgrade the feeder and you can't charge the customer for a Band A service.
Industry players say seasonal vulnerability exposes a larger structural issue: insufficient generation capacity, weak transmission infrastructure, and limited diversification into renewables. The big question now is not just about managing the dry season, but whether Nigeria can finally build a power sector resilient enough to withstand seasonal shocks. For millions of customers, stable electricity is not a luxury. It is the engine of productivity, security, and economic survival.